The uMkhonto weSizwe party says it will take legal action against the Speaker of the KwaZulu-Natal Legislature following the suspension of 32 members for disorderly and unlawful conduct during the motion of no confidence sitting on the 15th of December. The MK party believes the Speaker's decision is baseless and politically reckless. Political analyst Magic Nkhwashu joins us now for more. Mr. Nkhwashu, very good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good evening, Simpiwe, and to the viewers.
Now, first of all, from a constitutional and procedural standpoint, does the Speaker of the KZN Legislature have the sufficient authority to suspend 32 members in one sweep? Or does this decision test the limits of her discretionary powers?
It would seem that in this case, there is a precedent, if you recall, from the National Assembly, during when the EFF had some challenges with the Speaker, and they were suspended, and it would seem as if she's in the right place. She might have a point that constitutionally she might be on the right direction, especially given the havoc that was presented by the members who were defeated in this motion of no confidence.
Now, can the suspension of an entire block of MK party members alongside only one EFF member reasonably be defended as individual accountability, that is, or does it amount to collective responsibility or punishment?
From the visuals that were seen by everyone, and from the schemings that were happening in the legislature, it's clear that every member from the 37 members of the NKP and the 2 from the EFF, they were involved in the scuffle itself that even resulted in one member being affected, and he had to be hospitalized. So the visuals were clear, and it would seem that there is enough evidence to show that it was a collective action that they did.
And I see the MK party now insists the Speaker's decision is baseless and politically reckless and has threatened legal action. So on the merits, the jury is still out on just how strong their case will likely be. But have we seen comparable court challenges against legislative suspensions in South Africa? And how might those precedents influence this matter?
If we look at the fact that the courts also, they don't like dealing with political issues. They always encourage that political issues need to be dealt with by politicians. If you look at the way things have happened, there's also a threat from NFP side where their chairperson, Mbalishinga, who has been suspended for not taking the instruction from the party. It will also be interesting how the court is going to view that, since she's also taking the matter up with the court. But the courts are really not willing to deal with political issues. They always advise that politicians need to deal with these issues on their own.
And I'm quite keen to know, could a successful court challenge here weaken the authority of legislative speakers nationally, or is this perhaps an isolated case driven by extraordinary circumstances?
If we look at this is a unique situation where KZN has got this GPU where, we know that MKP has garnered enough votes, which is more than all other parties. They have got 37 members, and rightly so, they feel that they were supposed to be in charge of KwaZulu-Natal if it was in a different setup. But otherwise, the other parties, IFP, ANC, DA, and with NFP, they managed to garner enough support to be able to defeat the other slate.
Now, how much of this chaos and the resulting suspensions should be seen as a fallout from the MK party's failure to unseat Premier Ntuli rather than simply disorderly conduct?
In fact, if we hear the rumors that they even burst in supporters to the event in order to try and win this vote, and where they were sure that they will really win it, and they wanted it to be a secret vote, which is a key reason why they actually disrupted the proceedings. They believed that if there was a secret ballot, it would have changed the situation. But I think really it just shows that there is lack of maturity in the way politicians are dealing with issues. There need to be maturity, and they need to remember that the main thing they are in the legislature is to provide service to the community that has elected them to serve.
All right, Mr. Nkhwashu, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for sharing your analysis with us.